Check the description box below and don't forget to hit that like button. Hello, gods and goddesses. CoCo here with your CoCo from the Dark podcast, where we connect with the Most High, our emotions, and the innermost parts of ourselves that tries to elude us at every turn. This is a space of not only connecting and healing, but also to give you the confirmations and the answers that you've been seeking. So thank you so much for being here with me, and thank you for being willing to connect with you. Namaste. Okay, so today during my meditation for y'all, I got a lot of channeled messages. So we just gonna jump into it. So the title of this podcast is Take Time to Take Time. And I usually don't get a title before I before I edit and post my video. I usually get it then, but I got Take Time to Take Time. And the very first transmission, I'm gonna say, because I'm just going to go with the words that I feel guided to use, of course. But the very first word that I transmitted was transpire. And since I was meditating, I didn't look up the word. I know, there's some sort of technical meaning behind it. I just did not know what. So it was transpine was the first thing I heard. And then I heard offers of gratitude. And when I heard offers of gratitude, I started seeing like people giving out gifts, like just handing things out to other people. And I heard be grateful, show love, and invest in yourself. I heard dream your dreams, figuratively and literally. Literally, dreams that you remember upon, waking, write them down and connect with them. Like, see what, means something to you, what stands out in the dream the most, and things like that. And figuratively, it's like the dreams that you have for your future. Think about them. Think about them to a point of being delusional. Daydream on them. Fixate your mind on having this or these dreams become a reality. And then I heard disperse certain actions. So there's some actions that you're taking, engaging in, or allowing other people to have you react in a certain way. It's some actions, emotions. Actions came up just now, but emotions came up earlier. So there's actions and then there's emotions brought up by other people or things outside of yourself that you need to release from and let go of. So it says, be delusional whenever possible, but in a healthy way. Allow your imagination to flow. Did you see a tree shaped like a dinosaur? A cloud shaped like a person? Connect with that image. Like, what were you thinking about when you saw these images? Or like did you see like a bush or some shrubs that were like had this unique shape that meant something to you? Connect with that. I'm hearing to write. You need to write. Get you a journal and write these things down and make sure you date them. So next we have, where is your focus currently? Like what is on your mind right now in the present moment? And better yet, what have you been thinking about all day today? Connect with that. Be mindful of the thoughts that you keep. And then I heard that the sky is the limit. That was in quotation marks. And I know that like a lot of people are like, the sky ain't the limit. Reach past the sky. But the sky is limitless. There's no roof. There's no ceiling on the sky. The sky never stops. So don't let people try to diminish that phrase, the sky is the limit, because the sky is the limit is just another way of saying limitless. Worry not about past transgressions or possible future turmoil. Be present. So it says if you can't control it, let it go. And then the serenity prayer came up. I can't even think of the serenity prayer right now. And I know it. Like it's something that's like etched in my mind, but I didn't write it down. I just wrote serenity prayer. And to accept the things I cannot change, to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God grant me the serenity, yeah, to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So it says letting it go can be something mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual. And then I heard it's the big payback. There's like something, some sort of abundance that's coming in for you, some sort of repayment for things that you endured, persevered through, throughout your journey. Rewards and favor for you are present in your energy, and it says to take the guided steps. So I feel like in order for you to get to these rewards and this favor faster, I mean, you're going to get there, but in order for you to get there faster, there are like signs from the Most High. There's like messages, guidance. Some for some of you it's in your dreams, and I just saw 543. For some of you, there have been messages in your dreams that the Most High is trying to send you. Something that you watch or listen to. Also, signs and synchronicities have been coming up as well. And for angel numbers that I received in this channeling, I got 567. Then I got the number 9, and then I got the number 8. And as I was picking my deck up, I was like setting up, my area for this message, and I saw the number 9, and it said spiritual strength. So I feel like you're connecting more with having more faith, like growing closer to like really fully authentically loving yourself and accepting yourself, flaws and all. And for the number 8, I heard ending a cycle, transitioning smoothly, not rough. Like this transition is going to be smoother than any other transitions that you have experienced, along your journey. It feels like you have been given grace for something, some act that you have done, or for your perseverance through something. You're being persistent, being consistent with something has granted you strength and grace from the Most High. So you're going to be transitioning smoothly from one cycle that you've outgrown into another for elevation. And then I heard transpondence. And I was like, what is up with this word, transpondence? So I don't know if someone is like into like podcasts or music. Like I'm getting like this talk radio type of vibe, or maybe you're just a public speaker, or I don't know, you do a lot of talking, you do a lot of things with your voice. And I feel like maybe you should go to my previous video where there's like a throat chakra and a solar plexus chakra cleanse, and it'll be helpful for you. But when I looked up transpondence, it says the act of surpassing unusual limits. No, the act of surpassing usual limits. So it feels like whatever it is that you are transitioning into, you're going to be surpassing like images that people have set for you, like this image that people want to view you as. You're going to be surpassing it, and people are going to be having to look at you from a different perspective. That it's like get right or get left. That's the message that just came up. So it says to know your worth and set boundaries, and then stick to the boundaries that you set. Drink your water, connect with those emotions. I definitely feel like someone is a speaker or is transitioning into becoming a speaker. And for those of you who don't like to be in the front of the camera, podcasts is the way to go for you. Yeah, because I'm seeing the word radio. Like, I don't know, radio personality. I don't know. But So I see stick to your boundaries. Practice self-love. Practice makes perfect. I know sometimes life can, like, get you busy, and you will forget sometimes to give yourself, some love. But that doesn't mean don't do it. That means, like, when you think about it, get back into the routine of giving yourself some love, because you are in need of this every single day. Every single day, we need love from ourselves first and foremost before we can give it to others. It's like pour into you so that you can be filled up, so that you can be satiated and be able to pour into others. From reserve, not from you're an empty cup or something. Uh, did I say practice makes perfect? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it again. I feel like I did, but this is like an energy I'm feeling. Like, be gentle with yourself, even if you like go a few days and you haven't shown yourself some love. When you do, be gentle with yourself. Be graceful with yourself, and take your time with it. Like, I feel like people don't take enough time for themselves because of, day-to-day responsibilities and things like that. But you always have to take time for yourself. You always have to make sure your mental, emotional, and spiritual health is intact so that you can, like, be at your optimal level. So it says to speak your truth without reservation. And I'm getting this message of someone making reservations for something, but I don't know. Ebb and flow, welcome it. Let that ebb and flow just guide you throughout your journey, throughout life, because there are going to be twists and turns. There are going to be challenges and obstacles, but there will also be flow. You have to just feel your feelings when things come up. Feel your feelings and then move through them. Don't sit in them. Don't wallow in them, but move through them. Like, if it's a good feeling, most definitely sit in that and wallow in that. But if it's not anything productive or helpful or high vibrational, feel your feelings, connect with it, and then move through it. So I see also to embrace love and light, drink your water, eat fruit. That just feels very specific. Like, eat some fruit, get some fruit in your diet, especially like watermelon if you like watermelon, or cantaloupe, honeydew melon, in that family. Get you some of those fruits. I'm even hearing like grapes and apples. I just heard orange as well. Where was I? Drink water, eat fruit, connect with your emotions. We already touched with that. Even the ones you hide or hide from. Like, so I feel like somebody is very closed off about how they feel, like, or what they're going through. And that's understandable. You might be a private person, and it's very good to be a private person, especially in certain professions and, certain circumstances. But you have to have you at least one person in your life that you can be open with, that you can be authentic with, other than yourself. Because first and foremost, you got to be open and honest with yourself. So you may need to invest in like some sort of therapist if you don't trust, like, you don't have like friends or family members that you can trust talking to about any and everything. But get you a therapist or a spiritual advisor or something like that. So I also see to affirm yourself, and I got the feeling that someone, I feel like sometimes you may be like light spoken, like you don't like a lot of, you don't like to shake the boat too much, is what I'm hearing. And you cannot shake the boat and still get your point across and still get, your boundaries set at the same time. You just have to work on your wording, think before you speak, and allow others to get in a space where they're calm. Don't try to talk to somebody if they all razzle dazzle and stuff. So show compassion, be grateful. I feel like we already said grateful. So it feels like there's this energy of like something coming in for you that you've been waiting for a long time, or some things coming in for you you've been waiting for a long time. And the Most High just wants to know that you're not going to stop connecting just because you get all or some of the things that you've been waiting for so long. Like, you know how you have a best friend when you're younger and y'all single because y'all young, and then y'all get older, start getting boyfriends, start forgetting about each other and stuff like that. For some people, the Most High don't want you to forget about them. They want you to, like, they've been enjoying the connection that you have been having with them as of late, and they don't want it to stop. So that message was specific for someone. Lead with love. Know that if you want it, you can have it. And then a song came up for me. It's like, we got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat. That song by the Go-Go's. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel I'm hearing on the rise. I feel like, yeah, it's in the bag. I feel like there is some sort of abundance here for you. There is some sort of offer here for you, some sort of golden opportunity here for you. It's like even some sort of love connection that's here for you. You just need to be open, keep connecting, and just like be in flow. Expect the unexpected. Don't put limits on things. Remember, the sky is the limit. Dance, move around, exercise. It says to feel the beat, the heat, or the burn. Drink something hot in the mornings or before you go to bed, or whenever you wake up, or before you go to bed. I just said that. Pay attention to the angel numbers, and they don't have to be descending or ascending chronologically. Like they just have to be numbers that always stand out for you, always stick out for you, especially if it's your birthday, or especially if it's like some sort of anniversary or holiday that always just sticks out for you. Like, connect with that. I also have, okay, it says also notice the syncs of like words and people and food, like things that you like see repetitively. Take note of that and connect with it and see what it means for you, what it means to you. Is that all my notes? Yeah, I feel like that's it. So, some cards that just came out as I was speaking. I feel like there has been like some sort of disconnection, some sort of heartache, some sort of loss that you have moved through. This is something from the past. This is not something new. It's something that you have moved through. And I feel like that's what brought in or is bringing in this abundance for you. It's because it was something that was hard for you to deal with, but you dealt with it. You crushed it. And now there's rewards, favor, abundance, prosperity here for you. I feel like I'm hearing something about a long time. Maybe you feel like something took a long time, or something actually did take a long time. I'm here for some of you. It took you a long time to release from something or to deal with something, or it took a long time before this abundance is coming in for you. But something took a long time. It's like, you know how it's the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. The longer the wait, the bigger the reward is what I'm hearing. Something about butterflies and peaches is significant. I'm also seeing walnuts or pecans, some sort of nut that you break out of a shell. Now my mind went to the gutter. I just saw 1818 on the clock. Trees may be significant. I'm also hearing to find a special tree, a specific tree, your favorite tree, a tree that you connect with on a walk, or a tree that you go to a specific place to connect with, or a tree that's on your property. Connect with a tree, touch it, hug it, speak to it. You can even take a piece of the tree and take it with you, bring it inside, take it inside, and connect with it in that way. But make sure you ask for permission. ask for permission or just let them know, like, I want to take a piece of you with me so that we can remain connected at all times. And that way, even if, it may be too hot, too cold, something where you just don't want to go outside, you don't want to deal with going outside, you can still connect with that tree. I feel like there's some message trying to come up about this heartache and loss, but I don't know if I don't feel like it's like there's a message trying to come up, but I don't feel like I want to clarify what that message is. So what I'm taking from that is that you still think about whatever this heartache and loss was, whatever you had to disconnect from, you still think about it, and it still may have some effect on you, but not like it did before, because you're moving forward. You have grown, you have healed, or you're still healing, but you have healed to a space where you don't feel so codependent on whatever this was. And for some of you, it could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a mindset, it could be a habit. It doesn't matter. Whatever it was, whatever you recently had to let go of or decided to let go of, or it left your energy, whatever it was, you still may think about it from time to time. I feel like something is coming in quickly for you. Something's coming in hot. Something about a seashore. I always get this message of someone being like at a beach or by a beach or like a lake, a river, or some sort of big body of water. Other than a pool, it could be a pool, but I'm seeing something bigger than a pool. I always get that vibe in these messages. I see someone like stargazing, or maybe like you're noticing the moon, you're noticing the stars more lately. I just feel like you keep feeling guided to look up. You keep feeling guided to notice the beauty of the sky. I guess that's why Sky's the Limit came up. You've been looking at the sky, connecting to the sky a lot. I'm hearing something about daydreaming. A world of wonder, I just heard. Yeah. There's some sort of thoughts that you have been like going back and forth about. Something about creativity. Something that you've been trying to create or wanting to create for yourself. I just feel like you've been like going back and forth about what to do, where to like put your focus on. I feel like you know what this is. If it's something that you can't go a day without, or you can't go a long period of time without, something you think about all the time, that's what you need to be connecting with. That's what you need to be connecting with. A lot of times we are driven by needing money, needing to pay bills, and needing to support our family and things like that. And that's what drives us to do like certain things or have certain professions. But we are really supposed to be connecting with the things that we love to do, the things that we enjoy doing, the things that make us smile, that make us happy to do. Where when we wake up, we don't mind doing it. We don't mind working. It's they say it's not work if you love what you do. I feel like that's one more card. The number 10 may be significant. And 8 came up again. And the number 2. I just saw 2, 3, 4, 5. Someone is like, you are in so much divine alignment that it's not even funny. If you feel like you're not aligned, it's because you just need to meditate and connect with yourself. Everything on your path is divinely guided. Your steps are always ordered. And like I like to say, like if if you feel like you're on track, you have to think of your life, your road, your journey as like you putting the coordinates into a GPS. Every time you make a wrong turn, every time you feel like you get lost, the GPS is going to redirect you every single time. You're always going to be on that pathway to that destination, no matter what. So try to keep that in mind. I also feel like something scares you, something that you want to do scares you. It may be because you feel like I'm getting something about money. You feel like you won't make enough money, it won't support you, or you feel like you don't have enough information on it, or you feel like it's like a pipe dream or something, or people are telling you like you're listening to outside sources. But I really feel like if you just go for what you know, go for what makes you feel good, you're going to be victorious. You're going to be successful. It's going to create this foundational wealth where it's going to sustain you and your family and I'm hearing like your children's children, even if you don't have children now or like somebody's children in your family. It's like it's going to carry on from generation to generation. That's the message that I'm getting. I'm hearing to be true to yourself, be true to what makes you feel good, and shut out the outside noises, especially if they aren't productive for you. Like constructive criticism, yeah, I mean, you know, especially from a trusted source. But when people are just criticizing you, not constructively, shut that out. But yeah, that is your message. I send you all so much love and light. And I just thank you all so much for being here for me, being here for yourself, and just connecting and drinking that water because it's hot outside. Like it's too hot. It's been extremely too hot lately. Like, But I just, I love y'all. And I don't even know if you've even heard that today, but I love y'all so much. Tell yourself that. Whenever you don't hear I love you in your day, tell yourself that. Say it out loud. And make sure you look in the mirror when you say it. I love you so much. You're the greatest. Love and light. Namaste.